they don't have profits. They don't have possibility of like a good PMF in place as well, because they're testing it out. So what they do is, before figuring out what's the profitability, before figuring out their business model, before figuring out their entire revenue model, how things are gonna work, they start hiring. Do you think it's a good way or a bad way? Because the moment they get funding, they feel, now I need to get the best talent on board, and then everything will be figured out. So do you think that's a good way to approach things? Because most of the startups do this.
Want me to be nice or honest?
Honest, come on.
So I'll give you my unfiltered, honest version. Okay. I think what's happening in the startup ecosystem today is total bullshit.
Why?
Okay? The fundamental of business will never change. Business is always going to be a value creation exercise. What they've made it today is a circus of valuations. Iski topi, uske sar. Let's face it. Today, a guy who's investing in you knows who he's going to bring on board as a next round investor.
Yeah.
Right? I won't name it, but I've had some of the biggest VC houses in India heads who've told me, Rajiv, abroad se itna paisa aa raha hai. Agar the guy is able to get a meeting with me, if he's able to reach that stage of getting a meeting with me, I'll pump money. मेरे को 100 में से एक चाहिए. अब तुम तो ला रहे हो बाहर का पैसा, तुम यहाँ डाल रहे हो, तुम बोलोगे हम नेशन की इकोनॉमी बूम कर रहे हैं, स्टार्टअप्स को, एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, मीडिया भी डफली बजा के बोल रही है इसको इतना मिला, उसको उतना मिला, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स आर बीइंग सेलिब्रेटेड. कभी आओ हमारी गली में, I'll show you entrepreneurs who make 50 lakhs profit a week. I think they deserve to be celebrated, because for a guy to make 50 lakhs profit a week, he needs to have delivered that much value that the market is willing to pay him, na?
Yeah.
तुम इधर 500 करोड़ जलाने वाले को हीरो बना रहे हो. Okay? मतलब it's become a circus.
Yes.
Okay? It's the cool thing to do right now.
True.
Okay?
That's so true. 500 करोड़ जलाने वाले को हीरो बना रहे हो, लेकिन 50 लाख कमाने वाले को नहीं.
अरे चलो कहीं भी लोकल मार्केट में चलो, बंदा एक्टिवा पे आएगा पर हर हफ्ते 50 लाख घर लेके जाएगा. तुम ट्विटर पे बैठे हुए को हीरो बना रहे हो. राइट? So we are living in a circus environment. And yeah, there can be arguments, but aren't we booming entrepreneurship as a culture in India? Okay, aren't we creating wealth for the team members who are sticking and building a venture? Yes, you are. Okay, but is your hit ratio better than a traditional business? It's definitely not. Traditional businesses have a better hit ratio. MSMEs provide 75% of the employment of the country. They pay more taxes. These guys learn how to evade taxes. Singapore में company register करो, दुबई का तुम golden card ले लो, हो गया tax evasion. Okay, कहाँ startup India? Which India is growing over here? The real India is on the streets, my friend. The real India is in small businesses, in homes turned into offices. It's not in plush co-working spaces. That's not real India. So let's put the truth out for the generation of tomorrow to get their priorities right. I come from Bangalore. In every coffee shop, there are 3 tables pitching at any given point of time. And I can tell you, there's no head or tail. The guy is chasing, how will I raise my next round of funding?
Yeah.
And there's a few elite who've cracked this model, and it's become a nexus.